Monkey business!
Hello Year 11. We're looking again at an economic development case study. This time we're looking at the impacts on the environment of different types of industry. And we're going to look at the Pearl River Delta. The Pearl River Delta is somewhere located in China, in the Guangdong province, in China, where there's lots of industry, mainly secondary industry and lots of manufacturing. Companies such as Walmart have invested in the area. They've come in and made loads of products, which has meant the area is now 10 times wealthier than it was in the 1970s.
Do you know, when I'm in Sports Direct, most of the footballs, anything I seem to buy, always seems to have Made in China written on it.
You want to be careful of those glasses, Sydney.
Don't think they make me look clever?
I'm not coming out the side of your head, no, Sydney. Guangdong province is where lots of manufacturing takes place, things such as footballs and also circuit boards as well for mobile phones and for laptops. Now, this industry in this part of China has had some really good impacts, like the idea that it's made the area much wealthier, but also some really negative ones as well on the environment. First of all, there's been so much pollution that a smog, which is kind of like quite negative clouds, hang over the area, make it quite dark and lead to people having respiratory problems and not being able to breathe very well. Lots of this comes from power plants where they burn coal to produce energy to help them manufacture products. This pollution has also led to acid rain. Acid rain makes the water in the area very difficult to drink and can also again lead to some health problems.
Does acid rain also affect the leaves on the trees?
It does, and it makes it very difficult for plants to grow and trees to grow in the area, Sydney, because of the acid rain. You're on the ball there, Sydney, well done.
But it's not like the acid in a laboratory. You wouldn't feel it on your skin if it necessarily rained, would you?
No, you wouldn't. It's not that strong, Sydney, but it's still acid rain. It's still strong enough.
Yeah.
Well done. Also, there's untreated sewage from factories coming into the Pearl River itself, being pumped. Thank you, Sydney.
What? Untreated sewage?
I thought you just needed a toilet, Sydney.
No, I don't like that at all.
No, I can imagine. And that's led to animals such as Sydney, well not actually monkeys, but fish ending up in the river. Well, exactly. Fish ending up in the river tasting like shampoo, apparently. Pollution is also affecting wildlife habitats. It's leading to animals perhaps migrating to other parts of the country because of their habitats changing. And also the Chinese white dolphin has become endangered as a result of all this pollution, all of this untreated sewage going into the Pearl River and as a result of the Pearl River Delta. Okay? Now, Sydney, we're going to look at some management strategies that have been put in place to try and reduce some of those really negative impacts on the environment. Are you ready?
Yes, I think so.
Good, I thought you were asleep then, Sydney. Right. First of all, the Chinese government have put in a programme called the Pearl Delta Air Quality Development Plan, something really important to remember for your exam, which aims to reduce the amount of air pollution by 2010. Now, I know that was 4 years ago, but that's something they're really trying to do. They're trying to reduce the amount of coal being burnt, so stopping the air pollution as much as possible. And the Chinese government have promised $7.1 billion to clean up the area, to sort out the sewage, to build sewage works and to make the Pearl River itself far, far cleaner. Now the last bit, Sydney's most important bit, I hope you're ready Sydney, is how sustainable are these management strategies that we're looking at. Are you ready Sydney?
Ready. So we're seeing now how long these things that they've put in place last for.
That's quite right, okay?
I'm getting it.
Good. This is sustainable because the factories are still producing things, there's still money coming into the Pearl River Delta region, however the pollution is reduced and the Pearl River Delta is a much, much better place, okay?
Oh, so, couple of things I'd like to ask you.
Just two.
What was the name of that dolphin?
The Chinese white dolphin, Sydney.
Oh, and I can't remember the name of any company that produces goods there.
An example, which you've already looked at as another case study, is Walmart, a multinational company, but also Samsung as well, Sydney.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. Your case study for environmental pollution and impacts on the environment from industry is the Pearl River Delta.
With reference to a case study you have looked at, explain the impacts of industry on the environment. And don't forget the N in environment.